next guest plays the hilarious Heather Hughes on Life in Pieces, a show that savors the sweet and silly moments in the lives of a big family. But today, I cannot wait to savor a piece of her sweet blueberry custard pie. Please welcome back Betsy Brandt.
Oh, thank you for having me, guys.
Excited to have you, Cameron and Larissa and Lily. They all came to the counter. I mean, who can resist pie, right?
Oh,
It's
right.
very delicious.
And I love to feed people. This is one of my favorite pies to make.
Yeah, and I love it because you got into this because of your grandma, right?
Yeah, my grandmother, who was an excellent baker, my grandma Sadie, she would give me the extra dough whenever here she is right here. Oh my gosh. And my grandfather Louis. She would give me her extra dough in a small pie plate, and then I would make my own, and that was it. I was hooked. And then I didn't bake for a long time because I was doing other things, like, you know, high school and stuff. Yeah. But I came back when my boyfriend in college loved pecan pie, and I made him one. And I had nothing. I used a wine bottle, I'm sure a cheap bottle of wine because it was college, to make a pecan pie. There's my pecan pie. And now he's my husband, and we've been married for
Like you used the wine bottle to roll it out?
Oh, yeah. And it turned out. And when you pull that pie out of the oven, it is a good feeling. It's just like,
Listen,
it's a good feeling.
I'm not
It's a good
surprised you and your
impressive.
husband because this
That's right.
is fantastic.
It's good, right?
Is it?
Yes,
So
good.
good.
It
In
won him
this
over.
recipe, it looks like it's a lot of work, but it's so easy. And the recipe is online, and anybody at home can do this. I swear to you, you can.
Your pies have won your husband over, as well as Conan and Brian, I hear.
Yes.
You rarely go anywhere without a pie in hand.
I don't show up empty-handed very often. No, I don't.
What did you make for Conan?
I made him a pumpkin pie. Well, it was fall that time I went on the show, and it matched his hair. And Andy Richter and I ate it with the band.
There you go.
After. But I love it. I make pies for the crew on Life in Pieces. I still bake pies for the writers from Breaking Bad.
And I see, I saw a little peek of a pie box.
Yes,
under
and I
here.
have, I never show up empty-handed, so I have one for you guys. This is from my bake shop that I'm working on, and I made you guys pecans.
That's gorgeous. I mean, we get to eat this beautiful blueberry, and then we'll have to eat this with all the crew and everybody afterwards.
Yes.
Thank you so
There's
much.
whipped cream. I brought whipped cream, and it's in the refrigerator.
All right, we've got to know how to make this because they're raving about it. I've got to know. I don't consider myself someone who'd be really good with making pies. So.
Oh no, you can do this. I promise you can. And if you don't, call me and we'll just spike the lemonade right now. We'll spike the lemonade. So press it against the pie plate. I use a glass one. Bake it for 10 minutes.
Crust?
This is graham crackers, melted butter.
Ooh.
About 12 sheets of graham crackers, just like basic graham crackers. And then 6 tablespoons of melted butter. And then you just press it into your plate, bake it for 10 minutes, and then you're good to go. You fill it with whatever you want.
All right.
But we're going to fill it with this.
This
today.
custard.
So
all right, what is in here?
This is 1 8-ounce package of cream cheese, and you want it to be room temperature, otherwise it can make a mess when you start to mix it. Then I'm going to put the sugar in here.
The filling is so like light and
good?
Oh my goodness.
I put a little sour cream in there because I feel like it just gives it makes it a little more buoyant. I usually do the eggs one at a time, but it's okay if you don't. You just again, you really can't screw this pie up.
And this is like a kind of low medium speed.
Yeah.
Bring it up a little bit.
Because you just want it to be smooth and all mixed up and nice. A little bit of vanilla.
Is this your favorite, the blueberry to make, or could you not pick a favorite? It's not like picking a favorite child.
I think no, but I love that. I think pecan is probably my favorite to make.
Well,
I just love it.
This is
nice backstory.
It's good. It's got good backstory.
Yeah,
it always
that's true.
goes over well, and I like the pecans get caramely, and they're just. And it's good any time of year, you know. And with there's whipped cream in the refrigerator.
There may be some of that pie missing by the end of this.
That's a big part of it. I know. I better get a marriage proposal after that. Otherwise, I'll feel like a failure.
Yeah. Anyone out there who's single, just make a pie. It wins them all over.
I'm taking that one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Larissa.
I'm gonna find my husband. With that.
Good.
So over here is the sour cream. Is that the sour cream right there?
I put just a little bit of sour cream in there. You mix that up.
I like that. I always think it's good when you put something that's a little tart in with something that's
I do
sweet.
too.
It kind of balances it out a little bit.
I like that. That's why I like to serve this with lemonade.
Yeah,
My
we
kids
see
like
that.
to have it with lemonade and a little bit of mint. I feel like if you throw mint on something, a little garnish, it just seems like, you know,
fancier.
it just seems a little
fancier.
Mint's good in everything.
It's a little gourmet.
All right, so we've got that all
so
mixed
then we
up.
do that.
And just pour right into the crust. I feel like I'm following this so far. I could do this. Kim, you could do this too.
That's what I'm saying. I'm watching this thinking to myself, this is doable, because when you look at the final product, you looked at that beautiful pie right there and you think, how am I possibly pulling this off?
No,
But
you can do this.
So far it's
and it seems like it's, a lot more work than it is when you have it. Cheesecake can be, when I do a cheesecake, I do a water bath. That's a lot. This is, I feel like you get the same effect, but it really, you can't screw it up.
Just mixing up some
It
ingredients.
kind of like cheesecake.
Doesn't it?
It really does.
It does. It's not quite as rich. It's not quite as rich, but it's good. Okay.
We're gonna pop this baby in the oven.
We're gonna pop this in the oven for about 25 minutes.
Okay, I'll put this one in.
You do that. See, look, you're baking. You're baking.
Look
You're
at that,
baking. You did it. Okay. And then this is what it looks like. Oh my God.
So just how long was that in there for?
I do about 25, but depending on your oven, check it
Okay.
at 20. Don't do more than 30.
And then we're gonna top this with the most beautiful topping.
Blueberries. Now I'm from Michigan.
Yeah.
Love Michigan.
Well, Kim and Marie on our show are also both from Michigan.
We blueberry pick in the summer, and that's what we do, and we love it. And so I love to make this topping with fresh blueberries. You can use frozen. My grandma used to use cherry toppings sometimes too, which we also have in, it's a big deal in Michigan. But just take whatever, raspberry, strawberry, whatever fruit you want to do,
right on?
and you're just going to reduce it. I put a little sugar in here, a little cornstarch to thicken.
That's what I'm talking
And then I just spoon it on.
So good. While you're doing that,
Yum.
and just because it's going to take a second there, I want to ask you about Life in Pieces, of
Oh,
course.
yeah.
Recently, season 4 began. The shenanigans of the Short family are in full effect, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Well, we got proof.
Yeah.
We've got proof because
Yeah.
we've got a clip, so let's go.
Oh, I love it. I love pie and TV.
Why is my daughter vacuuming?
Oh, Greg, no, come on. She's play vacuuming. Yeah, it's so fun, right? Look, it's really fun when you get right under the couch. Yes! Yes! Okay, don't scuff the legs, okay? I do that with my daughter.
I love it. Oh my gosh. If they're too little though, then you have to clean up after they clean up.
Right.
But that's good.
Well,
That's
here,
good.
we've got to try this
Thank
pie.
you.
Hold on,
You
here's
earned
a
it.
fork for you. I don't see another fork, so I'm just
Oh
going to
wait,
take
here's
this.
Have a little
one. No,
taste.
here's one. Here's one.
Right
Just
here.
one?
Just
Figure it out.
pick it up with your hands.
You're going to love it. Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh. Thank you for having me.
Have a bite. Have a bite.
So good.
Right?
Delicious.
Oh my God.
You can find the full recipe, as always, everybody, at hallmarkchannel.com. And also, Life in Pieces airs Thursday nights, everybody, 9:30, 8:30 Central.